This is China's most mysterious fighter jet, the J-36, a tailless, ultra-futuristic stealth aircraft powered by 3 variable cycle engines, a true ghost in the sky. The appearance of the J-36 marks a new showdown between China and the US for air supremacy. It's not just another fighter. It's a declaration of power, a show of the new Axis nation's technological might. Yet, the aircraft's true performance and combat role remain shrouded in secrecy. Some say even the Chinese Air Force doesn't fully understand it, but our team at Military Insight discovered that China's so-called J-36 mystery project shares striking similarities with America's lost legend, the A-12 Avenger II. This is the A-12 Avenger II, a real U.S. Navy stealth attack aircraft project that never took flight. Born from a 1970s program intended to replace the F-111 and later the A-6 Intruder, the A-12 featured a stealthy, delta-shaped design, a flying Dorito, as people jokingly called it. Its triangular shape minimized radar reflections. When radar waves hit the A-12, only 3 directions reflected them, making it even stealthier than the B-2 bomber. It promised agility, aerodynamic efficiency, and long range. Weapons were carried inside an internal bay. Even landing gear and engine inlets were designed for stealth. Its folding wings made it perfect for aircraft carrier operations. The U.S. Navy's ultimate spearhead for deep strikes. But that dream was crushed by reality. The A-12's ambition was too great. To achieve extreme stealth and carrier capability, engineers used immature composite materials, making the jet far too heavy. Complexity drove costs out of control. By January 1991, after burning through over $5 billion and never completing a prototype flight, Defense Secretary Dick Cheney personally terminated one of the costliest cancellations in U.S. history. The Avenger II, the Shadow Bat, fell before it ever spread its wings. Yet its spirit lived on. Its stealth research paved the way for the B-2 and even today's F-35. When the A-12 was canceled in 1991, it symbolized a turning point. Post-Cold War America no longer tolerated over-budget, high-risk programs. But in 2025, China's 6th-generation stealth jet, the J-36, made its maiden flight in Chengdu. A new triangular Phantom had arrived. Early footage reveals 3 engines, no tail, and full stealth shaping. So similar to the A-12 that analysts are now reverse engineering its capabilities from the American design. The A-12, developed by McDonnell Douglas and General Dynamics, was 17 meters long with an 18-meter wingspan. The J-36 is estimated at 23 meters long with a 20-meter span, noticeably larger. The A-12 had a max takeoff weight of 36 tons, powered by 2 non-afterburning 40-ton and 400 turbofans. 30,000 pounds of thrust each. It flew up to 740 km in radius and about Mach 0.75. By today's standards, that's slow and short-legged. But back then, the focus was stealth and strike penetration, not speed. China's J-36 clearly aims to fix those flaws. While its official specs remain classified, analysts estimate it uses 3 Dove-S-Ledensid engines, the same as the J-20. That means a top speed near Mach 2.5 and likely super cruise. Sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. If adding just one more engine could make a jet go supersonic, then why didn't the Americans think of it first? The answer lies in where that extra engine is placed, right in the center of the J-36's fuselage. See, that's the difference between the Allied nations, who value a pilot's life above all, and the new Axis powers, who don't. If something goes wrong and the pilot has to eject, there's a terrifying chance they'll be sucked straight into that central intake. A fatal design flaw that could turn a bailout into a death sentence. Its larger frame suggests greater fuel capacity and extended range, possibly up to 4,000 kilometers, maybe even 6,000 in cruise mode. Some believe that with China's H-20 bombers struggling, the J-36 could take on long-range strike and interception roles, reaching beyond the first and second island chains. The A-12 could carry a variety of weapons, K-80 bombs, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, Maverick air-to-ground missiles, and even B-61 nuclear bombs or AIM-120 air-to-air missiles for fleet defense. In contrast, the J-36 seems built for air dominance. Its main internal bay, roughly 7.6 meters long, is believed to house ultra-long-range PL-17 missiles, capable of threatening tankers, AWACS, and bases deep in the Pacific. It could also integrate the J-12 supersonic anti-ship missile, making it a nightmare for U.S. surface fleets. And as a sixth-gen jet, the J-36 would serve as a command node, coordinating swarms of loyal wingman drones for complex, multi-layered attacks. Let's rewind to the 1980s, the late Cold War era. This was the A-6 Intruder, the U.S. Navy's legendary all-weather strike jet. It proved its worth in Vietnam, performing pinpoint nighttime bomb runs. Variants like the A-6B specialized in suppressing enemy radar and SAM sites. Then came the A-6B Prowler, a stretched, four-seat version packed with electronic warfare gear. It could jam enemy systems from long range, day or night. The EA-60B served from Vietnam through the Gulf War and wasn't retired until 2019. As a point of contrast, one clear feature stands out. The J-36 has a side-by-side cockpit, while the A-12 uses a tandem, fore and aft, cockpit, a layout designed for performance-first aircraft. The A-12's tandem arrangement reflects a design philosophy that puts performance first. Build a fast, highly maneuverable air superiority fighter, or a multi-role strike jet where aerodynamic purity is non-negotiable. A side-by-side cockpit, by contrast, is chosen for mission-focused aircraft, especially those meant for long, complex sorties. When a plane's main job is deep penetration, precision strikes, think F-111, EA-6B, or Su-34. Crew coordination, endurance, and fatigue management become far more important than razor-edge dogfight agility. Because the J-36 adopts a side-by-side layout, unlike the earlier J-20, we can reasonably infer that its mission profile leans more toward a fighter-bomber/attack role than a pure air superiority fighter. But now, China's J-36 surpasses even the A-12's vision, bringing attack power beyond the A-6 or even the F-18. Its sensors are rumored to be cutting-edge. Gain-based AESA radar, better cooling and power, superior stealth detection, plus side-looking radar arrays for 360-degree coverage. It's expected to feature advanced electronic warfare capabilities, jamming, active countermeasures, and cyber integration. The J-36 will deeply integrate artificial intelligence, fusing data from satellites, sensors, and drones in real time, making split-second decisions faster than any human pilot. It's designed as a system of systems, a flying command hub that coordinates autonomous wingmen for distributed operations. In short, China's not just upgrading from J-20 to J-21. They're leaping dimensions, straight to the J-36. That fiery simulation might just be a warning, a glimpse of a chilling reality. The U.S. military survivability is facing a deadly new challenge. An ultimate arms race of imagination, deterrence, and technology has begun. And in this race, the new Axis power, China, may already be ahead. Because whoever defines the sixth-generation fighter defines the sky for the next 30 years.